everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our first gameplay episode of Escape the Dark Sector, which is the successor to Escape the Dark Castle. I'm super excited to be playing this. It's got some interesting new rules and everything. In the last episode we did the setup, and now we're going to get into it. So I'm going to tell you this is going to be spoiler filled. If you don't want spoilers, if you don't want to know what happens on these cards and what goes on in the storyline, then don't watch. But you know, it's pretty random, so I don't think I'll spoil too much for you if you do. But you'll get to see all the new mechanics in action and everything like that. We're going to be playing today with Lieutenant Cook and Lieutenant Taylor. Lieutenant Cook is more focused on physical combat, and Lieutenant Taylor is a good mix between stealth and wisdom. Or sorry, cunning and wisdom rather. But that's what we're going to do. Now, we've got a couple of guns in hand, and we've escaped our cell, and now we're getting ready to delve deeper into the station while we try and find our ship to escape. And that's what we're going to do now. So, first thing that happens is we have to pick somebody to go in leading, and I think that's going to be, at this point in time, since both characters are perfectly healthy, that's going to be Lieutenant Cook. He's going to go into the first room, knock through the door. He's looking at the blip on the radar. He knows this isn't going to be too tough, but we'll see what happens. So let's draw our first card. And it is going to be, oh, that looks pretty grim. That looks like a creature. We don't like creatures around here. Let's read this and see what it does. As the doors ahead hiss open, slimy tentacles fly out and seize you, dragging you into the darkness beyond. You lose 1 hit point and must immediately begin close combat. Alone for 1 round. Then, as a group, choose one option. Evade. All members of the crew lose 1 hit point, pulling you from the grips of the killer organism. Turn the next chapter card. Attack. Continue close combat with all members of the crew. Well, I think we're going to have to resolve this first part, which is that we're going to lose 1 hit point, and Lieutenant Cook is going to have to face off by himself on this particular creature. Now, first thing we're going to do is take the hit point from Lieutenant Cook. He tried to level his blaster but failed. So we're going to go right here, and we're going to see here that we're going to go down 1 right there. And then have a dice pool to set up. So this is the stats for the creature. It's got 2 strength, 1 cunning, 1 wisdom, and then we have to roll 2 more dice. It's 1 per player right there. You see that to see what the rest of it looks like. So we got another wisdom, or another cunning and another wisdom to deal with here. It's a pretty beefy creature. Only does 1 damage on a hit, and we'll get some items. That's pretty good. But let's get started, because right now Lieutenant Cook is by himself, just him and his 1 die, his 1 lonely die, fighting off this creature. He already took the damage for this. Now we're going to see if he can survive the attack. We'll put this right here, and we'll get Lieutenant Cook's die out. We're going to roll against this slime creature and see what we get. Now we only have to do 1 full round of combat. I can choose after that not to, but we'll probably take him on. Ooh, a double strength and a shield. Now, what does that mean? I don't know if it's on the cards or not, but if it is, I'll show you. It is. Okay. Right there means in close combat, you block taking no damage. So, not only did he do 2 points of damage, removing these 2 dice from the creature, he also did not take any damage. It was a good round for him, and that's what I was hoping would happen. So now we're going to go in, and we're going to continue to fight. Now, fighting is all simultaneous, so I'm just going to pick up both their dice for Lieutenant Taylor and Lieutenant Cook, and you notice that they have their names on the die. And we're going to roll them and see what they do. Okay, so this does not help Lieutenant Cook. This does help Lieutenant Taylor. So she's going to remove this, but she is going to take a point of damage for doing so. Now, Lieutenant Cook has his combat protocol. Once per round of close combat, you may re-roll your crew die. Well, we're definitely going to do that because he needs something different. And he gets it! That is awesome. That's good, but they're both going to take damage. So, first thing happens is we damage the creature for the 2 cunning, but we both have to take a point of damage. So let's do that. Uh-oh, Lieutenant Cook, you're taking some hits. Here we go. This goes right here. Draw a line. This is matte, so it's a little harder to do on here, but it is what it is. And here's the medical record for Lieutenant Taylor, who is now taking a point of damage. Okay, there we go. Now this is going to be a little bit tougher because Lieutenant Taylor does have some wisdom. We only got 1 wisdom here, but Lieutenant Taylor has that as well. So I think we're just going to go in and attack him again because they both have a chance, but this is going to be the hardest part to finish off with this creature. We might take more damage in the process. I hope not. Well, here's the good news. Lieutenant Cook did not do it, but got 2 shields, won't take damage. She did do another one to the creature, but she will take a point of damage. The question is, do I re-roll and see if we can kill it in one shot, or do I hold on? I think I'm going to hold on and not take the extra damage from Lieutenant Cook, but I'm going to do it off camera. But Lieutenant, I'll just put it up here, Lieutenant Taylor has taken another point from the creature. We're already getting beat down here, guys. But we only have one more point to go. I think we'll just roll again and see what happens. We're even Steven on the damage right now. Let's see if we can get it done. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, well, Lieutenant Cook can reroll, so we're going to use his reroll. Or is it only once per close combat? Once per round. Okay, and he succeeded. That is great, but they're both going to take another point of damage. This was not the best round for them. Their hit points are going all in the wrong direction. So we're down to now 9 points of health. Now there's ways to get it back, but we did defeat this creature. I don't know if that was the best answer for this, but we did it. So Lieutenant Taylor gets her die back, and Lieutenant Cook gets his die back, and then we're going to draw 3 item cards for defeating this creature. That is cool. Here's our item deck. First one we get, what is it? It's going to be the Chrono Grenade. After rolling any number of any number or type of dice, discard to reroll them all. Okay, that's one item. Second item is a med pack. That is good. Discard to restore 1 hit point to all members of the crew. And then we got one more. Let's see what we get. A power stem. After rolling your crew die and before applying the results, you may change the result to might. Okay, well, so here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to first put this card up. This card is no good to us anymore. We've got to disperse these. Let's do that. Okay, so inventory slots. How inventory works is their inventory has 4 slots in it, and some of the cards go sideways and take up the slot. But I think we're going to do, we will give Lieutenant Cook the Chrono Bomb. We will give Lieutenant Taylor this power stem for a strength bonus if we need it. And I think we'll give the med pack to Lieutenant Cook because I think we're going to use it right away anyway. That ends that encounter, guys. That was not too bad. We survived it. We didn't get to use our guns. No ranged combat. This creature came out of nowhere and just about did us in. Well, not really, but did some damage. So here we are trying to solve this problem. All right, and so what happens next? Well, we decide we're going to go into the next room. We're going to continue to explore this place until we get through the locations. So let's go on to our next encounter. One of the things I absolutely love about this game is you have no idea what's coming. It's great. Okay, but we have some stuff to do something with. So let's see what happens next. We're going to draw another card. Oh, that looked like a great. Okay. Desperate to evade detection, you crawl into a foul-smelling ventilation duct. Within, a deep, rhythmic, throbbing sound is punctuated by the metallic scuttling of unseen creatures. Nominate 1 member of your crew to navigate the narrow branching crawl space. They must roll 2 wisdom in 3 attempts. After each roll, all other members of the crew lose 1 hit point from claustrophobia unless the total has been reached. If the total has not been reached after 3 attempts, the correct route is found by chance, and you all emerge exhausted and shaken, forever haunted by the harrowing experience. Well, the only choice we really have here is Lieutenant Taylor. And this doesn't say we get to not do this. We have to do it. So Lieutenant Taylor, who does have a decent amount of wisdom, is going to guide us through. She actually has this one. I hope I can manage it. And we're going to, remember, the other crew members are going to take a point. It says all other crew members, so this could really damage Lieutenant Cook. We'll see. Oh, look at that. That is, I couldn't get any luckier than that. So she won't take any damage, but we only did get 1. So, and we remember we have to do this in 3 attempts. So we're down to 8 hit points for Lieutenant Taylor because he did take a damage in the crawl space. Now we have to roll again. See if we can pull it off. Come on. We do not. That means Lieutenant Taylor's going to take another point of damage. You believe this? This is rough, guys. There's no way for her to re-roll anything at this point, so that's the way it goes. He's down to 7 hit points, guys. We could be in trouble here. What else do we get? Okay, there we go. 3rd attempt, didn't matter. 3rd attempt, but we did it. We don't have to take any more damage. We got out of the ventilation duct. This gives us no experience, no items, no nothing. Not that there's any experience in the game. All right, that was that encounter. So we struggled through these vents and found our way out, but it took its toll on us. And now our 2 intrepid heroes attempting to escape this terrible place continue on Let's see, we're not quite to the level 2 stuff yet, so this shouldn't be too bad, though it's kicking our tail. Alright, this looks like it's going to be a combat encounter, some kind of turret. A heavy-duty sentry gun guards this passage. Its targeting cameras sweeping the corridor in regular patterns. Nominate one member of the crew to slip past the camera so they can hack and disable the gun. They must roll cunning in 1 attempt, then wisdom in 2 attempts. God, that's really rough. Success. With the gun disabled, you raid the maintenance stash below, draw 2 item cards, then turn to the next chapter card. Failure, the gun activates, begin combat. Okay, so there's no penalty for failure other than we have to fight it. And, yeah. Well, it also does quite a bit, but we got ranged combat. We can do some cool things there, I think. So let's go to the table and see if we can, if Lieutenant Taylor again can solve this problem before we have to fight. Now, here we go. So we have to make first a cunning roll. That's her best thing. So let's see if she can pull it off. She does. So she made. She must roll cunning in 1 attempt. She did that, and then wisdom in 2 attempts. Look at that! Succeeded in 2 attempts. We disabled the gun. Oh, so lucky! Wow. And then wisdom, and so just 1 of each. So we succeeded. We don't have to go into combat with it, and we get 2 item cards. So good job, Lieutenant Taylor. She's actually helping us out quite a bit. Let's see. Let's get the whole deck out here and see what we get. 2 more items. That was outstanding. Okay. Okay. What do we get? Oh, a pulse rifle. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to use the med pack and get rid of it. So I'm going to discard that, and we'll have everybody go up 1 point on their damage. And that is good. I'm taking care of that on Lieutenant Taylor right now. She's back up to 10, and Lieutenant Cook is up to 8. Still not fantastic, but the pulse rifle is really good. We're going to put that down for a moment because we get to pick the item, get the items first, then decide. Oh my God, 2 and a battery. 2 big giant guns. Okay, well, and we have slots for them both, so that's good. Which one do we want? This one is ballistic, and it has 3 ammo. God, that's fantastic. This one's going to Lieutenant Cook. He's also got the ray gun, which will help. So, or sorry, yeah, Lieutenant Cook. So it goes just like that on him, and then she gets the pulse rifle. It is an energy weapon, so now we got a mix of 2 good things. So this one is going to have 3 ballistic ammo, and this one is going to have 2 energy ammo. Boom! Big guns there. That is awesome. And that was good because I guess we took those off the turret. They were probably mounted on the turret or something like that. That makes some sense. So Lieutenant Taylor and Lieutenant Cook are doing quite well. Let's see, how many cards do we have before we get to, this will be the last one. So we're going to do this last one, and then we're going to go on to the next, we'll go on to the next episode. So this will be the last card of the episode, and it'll also be the last one of our Act 1 cards. Uh-oh, crazy dude. It's a crazy dude! Alright. Out of the darkness, a frantic prisoner sprints towards you, narrowly evading a barrage of crackling laser fire from behind him. Okay, this is going to be Lieutenant Cook. I didn't pick, so I didn't say who it was, so it'll be Lieutenant Cook. You lose 1 hit point as a shot meant for him strikes you. As a group, choose 1 option. Let him through. The salty old captain is grateful and hastily rewards you before vanishing into the dark. Draw an item card. Attack. It's time for payback. No, we're gonna let him go. Run, dude, run. Be at peace, my friend. We get 1 item card instead of 2, but Lieutenant Cook is back down to 7 health. Yuck. Okay, and then we get to draw an item card. So, oh, another big weapon. This is bad. A beam emitter. I think we're gonna have to give this up. So I don't think we can take it. But we have energy. The only thing we don't have is explosives. We have energy already. This one's better, though, than the pulse rifle. Because it has 3 ammo and a fire rate of 3. It's really heavy. But if we roll that, it overheats. It does the damage, it overheats, and we lose a hit point. So does the pulse rifle. So I think we'll take the beam emitter. It's a better weapon. So you see if you see the 2. So we're going to discard the pulse rifle. We'll take the beam emitter, which is going to give us another energy ammo. There's 3 in that gun. Cool. Alright, well that is going to be the end of this episode. So we're stalking our way through the darkness. We're not in the best of shape. And we got a long way to go. That was only the first the first act of 3. So quite a bit of ways we have to go before we escape the dark sector. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this series. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also, don't forget the other series I have. I have stuff going way back. I look at some of the old stuff and go, that was pretty bad. My filming skills and all that stuff have improved. But anyway, hope you enjoy the channel. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough and any other playthrough I have going on. There will be more to come on that, and also you can continue to watch my shed build out where I'm building out my new office and studio. So thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe as always. And if you get a chance, definitely pop over to Meet Me at the Table, where they're doing a 4-player game with Bernd and the folks from One Stop Shop Co-op Shop, are my friends over there, and they're doing a full playthrough of Jaws of the Lion, which is pretty cool. I was going to do that on this channel, and I will at some point, but it'll probably be just a solo play. We'll see how it goes. I definitely want to finish this one first. So take care, guys, and I'll talk to you in the next episode.